Hey guys, my name is Oluwayinka and I am a C5, C6 incomplete. In 2017 I fell about 7 meters straight onto my back and basically destroyed two vertebrae which needed to be replaced by some hip bone and was paralyzed from the neck down. But due to a strong will and belief, managed to walk within 3 months. So I want to share what I did and give tips on my journey back to walking. Now I'm incomplete, so I can't really speak on complete, but more in the nutritional senses I can speak on complete, because I'm a strong believer in food is your medicine. Food was my medicine. So I'm a very big advocate of believing is seeing, because as you probably know, if you've had this accident, doctors usually say you'll never walk again. Well, I'm walking again, because I told the doctors I will walk again, and I will walk again within 3 months' time. So I strongly believe in believing is seeing. And what I mean by that is, when I had the accident and the operation, I asked the doctors, what are the chances of me walking again? And they said, slim to none. And that answer wasn't good enough for me, so I made up my own answer and I said, okay, I'll do it in 3 months. To which they looked at me a bit sympathetic, but I did it. So I can say it will 100% work for you. I'm not 100% back. I might be walking, but it's not a comfortable step. And these are the things I want to share about my journey into getting back onto my feet. Because there are some things that I've noticed that doctors and physios think they know, but they don't know. There's not a lot of people who have been through this who share. People share their experiences, but there's certain things that I've seen that people don't do. And what I'm getting to is how a baby learns to walk. So take my experience. When I was in rehabilitation, the system of thing was sit to stand. Now, to me that's crazy, because which human being, when they learn to walk, which baby when they learn to walk, learns to sit to stand? And it really got me thinking, because when a baby learns to walk, it starts off on the floor, moving around on its back, kind of like we do after a spinal cord injury. And I'll be going through some exercises, because I want to step away from the traditional way of physio to the more natural way of physio rehabilitation by someone who's actually been there, done it, and has the scars to show for it. So when I talk believing, most healing is amplified through the belief that we have about it. It's very hard in this position when you can't feel anything from the neck down to be optimistic. It's very hard. Trust me, I've been there. But I had to be, and it paid off. So for me, the most important thing was getting back onto my feet fast, getting independent fast, because there's a lot of rubbish nurses out there. A lot of rubbish nurses out there. There are some really good nurses, and I've said thank you to them. So for me it was important to just regain as much as possible, as quick as possible. And I did that through these 5 main things. Number 1, hydration. Hydration is probably the most important thing when healing. Hydration has these benefits. It was 2 months prior that I decided to do a juice fast and then transition to a water fast. Now with a juice fast, it's mainly consuming raw, fresh, organic fruit and vegetables in juice form. so that the body itself doesn't have to focus on digesting. It can just focus on taking whatever nutrients it requires to put to whatever use it needs. And the energy saved through not digesting can be focused more on healing. And I did that for about a month, and then I transitioned to a water fast, where all you do is take in water. Now the benefits of fasting are well known, and one can look up on YouTube or on Google, but I'll put some benefits up here. And I strongly believe these 2 months prior to the accident were what helped my recovery so much. No one can tell me otherwise. I'm walking after 3 months of being paralyzed from the neck down, and I've never fasted, never done juice things, never done anything healthy until this point. So I don't know if it was divine intervention or something that knew something bad was going to happen, law of attraction. But for some reason, 2 months before the accident, I really embraced a juice fast and water fast. Saying that, after 2 months of juice fasting and water fasting, my body was basically empty, and the body kind of, when it goes empty after fasting for a while, enters a state of, and the benefits of this state are so with all that, my body being in optimum peak performance, I really strongly believe that in the 2 weeks that followed, that really helped the healing process and helped me regain a lot of sensation in the short term. Now it's very important that we assist the lymphatic system in the healing process, because the body has an amazing faculty to heal itself. The body can really heal itself. It can heal pretty much anything if we believe in it strong enough. Fasting is a big benefit, especially when you're healing. It is very important to fast and allow the body the time to focus on what's really important, which is healing and not digesting food, especially food that is high in toxins and takes up a lot of energy in digesting. And lastly, family. For me, the biggest thing in ICU was having someone there that I know and can trust. No disrespect to the nurses, some of them were amazing, but some of them were absolute effing garbage. And I saw it with other patients who had the tracheas down their throat and other things. I felt sorry for them. They couldn't tell the nurses if something was wrong or what was going on. I was very fortunate to have my family there who basically took care of me throughout the first stint, because there were a lot of mistakes made by the nursing staff. If you strongly believe enough in the healing capabilities of the human body, wonders can happen. I am walking after 3 months. I can only speak for myself. So I cannot guarantee anything for you. I would love to, but I can't. But if any of this information helps you, then I've served my purpose in making this video. And I wish you all the best on this journey. It's not an easy one, but don't give up. There's going to be a lot more tips and tricks in between. Things will come back to me, and I'll be able to show you guys the things I did to get myself back onto my feet in 3 months' time.